Everyone, I'm the tax pro, and today we are going to discuss adding expenses into Wave. So I'm going to show you today how to add an expense where you are paying at the time of purchase. Bills, on the other hand, would be you're purchasing something and then you're going to pay later. So I will show you bills in another video. This is going to be for transactions where you are actually paying at the time of service. For example, we are going to Target and we're purchasing office supplies or something along those lines. So there's a couple of ways that you can go about doing this. This is the dashboard in Wave, and we can go here to accounting and hit transactions. And when you do this, you'll come here and then you can add a transaction, and we would be looking at adding a withdrawal. You can also, if you want to scan a receipt, you can physically upload a receipt. I'll show you how to do that in another video with an actual receipt. The other thing that you can do from the dashboard is you can go to create new transaction. And then this will take you here. We'll add a withdrawal. This transaction window is what's going to pop up. And so the first thing you're going to do is add a date. You can write a description here if you would like, but it's not necessary. You do need to select what account you're paying with. So we would do cash on hand. If we are paying with cash, we can do a checking account. And then here it's going to want to know, are you withdrawing or depositing? So this is not only for expenses, this is also for potential deposits. So we want to say we're withdrawing. We're going to add the amount here that we spent. So maybe we spent $97.73. And we purchased some office supplies. So you're going to select your category right here. Now you can also split the transaction. So you could have office supplies and then maybe something else. So maybe we purchased some office supplies and then you also purchased just supplies that you're going to be using. Let's see what other accounts we have in here. Maybe we're going to buy some promotional items and we're going to spend $21.64 there. When we split this and the total here does not match the total here, we need to change that, right? So we would then need to reduce the total here, or we could delete this and then modify the total and then split it again. But the total amount entered here has to be the total amount on the receipt, or else you'll get that error. We can also add a vendor here. So you can select what vendor you purchased from if you want to tie it to a vendor. And we can put some notes. You're not required to put any notes here. This is an optional area. You can also choose to upload a receipt and attach it to the transaction. Again, not required, but it is helpful if you want to go back through and look to see what you've purchased. From here, we would click Save. And then here, right here is the transaction that we just entered. So on June 10th, we created a withdrawal from a checking account for office supplies for this $97.73. So that's how you add an expense. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.